Hi everybody, welcome back to Big Jiu-Jitsu. I'm down here at Suncoast Martial Arts in St. Pete with head instructor Doug Hatch. Hi Doug, how are you?
Nice to see you, sir.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Well, I've been studying martial arts since I was in my early teens. I got into it after a death in the family and kind of just to get into something, and I fell in love with it. And I've been doing different martial arts over the years and turned it into a living, and it's absolutely a passion of mine. I love doing it.
So you are the man here at Suncoast Martial Arts.
Right, I'm the main instructor here.
Well, you're the guy. So anyway, Suncoast Martial Arts. Tell us what Suncoast Martial Arts is.
Well, we actually teach traditional martial arts, but we teach a number of different styles. We teach everything from a hard Korean style to some Japanese like Judo and Aikido. We teach several soft styles like Tai Chi and Bagua, and it's all taught together as one comprehensive program. So students come in here, they get a chance to do a number of different things. And as they progress in belt rank, they get a little bit piece of this, a little piece of that. By the time they hit their black belts, they're really proficient in a lot of different things. And it's not just the physical we work on. We focus a lot on the mind and body connection, how it helps a student in their everyday life. So not just if you're going to get attacked in the street, but what happens if you have stress at your job? What happens if you have any issues in your relationship? Your kids are driving you crazy, the car breaks down. How do you handle all those things that happen in everyday life? I mean, the statistics say once or twice in your life you'll actually come into a physical confrontation, but you and I both know you're going to have stress every day. I mean, there's always something. So, how does that help the average person? How does coming in here and practicing and, making martial arts, part of their life, how is that going to make them better?
Well, since you went into the health and wellness of it, since you're doing traditional arts, I always found, because I have a very varied background myself, that everyone says, oh, kata is no good, but kata is a great stress reliever. It's all about the breathing, it's all about the motion and technique. Matter of fact, when I walked in earlier today, you were doing forms, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's a lot in the beginning with our students. They focus on a lot of practical, realistic self-defense. What we really focus on is a lot of forms. We teach several styles of Kung Fu. So they get, between the katas, they get traditional Kung Fu as well. And it works on everything. Stress relief, stances, ligaments, tendons. And the students should walk out here with better cardiovascular system, more strength, more flexibility. Everything should get better from practicing martial arts.
Now you're talking to your students, you brought your students up, so I know for a fact of dealing with you that you actually do children and adults.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about your children's program, okay, and how it's different from your adults. How is your children's program different from your adults, and what age ranges do you actually take children on, or actually do you work with children?
Well, we have an after-school program and a kids program, and it's usually 6 years old and up. My after-school program runs up to about 11 or 12 years old. My kids program runs from 6 years old to about 12. And what it is, it's a scaled-down version of the adult program, is really what it is. There's less movement on there. There's more focused on a lot of the basics. Kids, you got to keep them moving. You got to keep them moving, active, focused. But we're trying to build that with them, the same thing as the adults on a different scale. So how are they going to pay attention in school? So a kid has ADHD or something, you've been diagnosed with that, he comes in, how can that help them? Well, it teaches them to focus. We do breathing movements, whether it's their katas or their forms or whatever it is, it helps them laser in and focus so they're not fidgeting when they're sitting on a test. They don't get notes coming home because they're having problems in school. We always see improvement. The students that stay around for a couple of years really improve with that.
Now, what about your adults? I know you have a lot of adults, and there are a lot of high-ranking adults too.
We have, I have quite a few adults. Our age ranges, the students we usually teach are, in their actually middle 30s and their 40s. I have students in my adult classes anywhere from 15 years old, which is the low end. You have to be 15 to be in an adult class, all the way up through, I have a student who's 63.
Now, you say 30 and up is the majority. Is that because of a mental mind frame of the student, or is that just a generation thing, do you think?
It's hard to say. I go to a lot of other schools, and a lot of times I found a lot of the schools follow the instructor, and how the instructor is, and most of the students that come here we have are right in that middle age group. We do, like I said, a lot of traditional martial arts. There's a lot of different things we do as far as that. Some of our students want to come in and they want to do judo. They want to do aikido and throw around, and their favorite thing might not be the bagua and the tai chi. But I get some older students that they enjoy that a lot more. They'll do a simpler version of the throwing and those kind of things, like aikido when they're doing those things. But their main focus and what they really enjoy is the slower movements and this and that. Sometimes, as you know from say martial arts, the things that we enjoy the most are the things we need the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. I try to individually tailor every program to the student and say, okay, who are they? On an individual level, what's going on in their life? What are they coming in for? And just because somebody comes in for self-defense, you know, what they might need down the road is stress relief, you know. They might need to build their body up, you know, and vice versa, so.
But isn't that a byproduct of self-defense in martial arts, though, is all the mind, body, spirit connection?
Oh, absolutely, and we use a lot of our forms, honestly, to help that as well. You know, we do a lot of isometrics, and we, you know, we'll hold forms and those kind of things once in a while. And again, you know, it develops a tenacious mindset. You know, that you're going to hold no matter how much. You know, you're a little sweating. I mean, it's a little shaky, the body, but you're going to push yourself through that. You know, and then it helps build up a mindset. So what happens a lot of times in self-defense, if somebody comes up and they've never been in a situation with that high stress, they freak out and they don't know what to do. You know, what we prepare them for in class is, you know, through the internal arts of calm mindset, so they don't freak out, they don't get angry, and they're able to calmly handle the situation. With that.
Okay. So you're actually going to show us a couple of things real quick?
Absolutely. I'm going to show you one of my favorite things to do is.
And who's this guy?
This is Instructor Dan.
Instructor Dan. Right, join Dan. Come on in. Okay, and tell us what you're going to be doing.
So one of the main forms we teach in our Kung Fu is the Tiger form. And I'm going to demonstrate two versions of it. Let's say a beginning student's just learning it. We're going to do a beginning version of that, and then we're going to do a little more advanced. And I'm going to just demonstrate one of our body movements from more of our internal martial arts. All right? So the basic one, I'm catching, grabbing, and then striking right to the face with that. So an advanced version of that, be coming in and attacking.
Do it again, one more time.
Okay. So let's say I have a beginning version. As he's coming in, I'm blocking and catching here and strike right to the face. All right, with that tiger claw. All right, the more advanced version, be coming here, catch, down, and then strike in here. Put my leg on his ribs. So the beginning students learn a basic one, and then the movements start to morph a little more as they get more comfortable, less chance of injury, a little more confident with everything they do. One of my favorite arts is boggling. Which is more of a circular art, all right? So a beginning student will go nice and slow, is coming over here, I'm catching, I'm gonna strike this to his face, come around here, and then pull him down, and then strike through here. So an advanced version of that would be flipping over. So if he attacks, I'm here, strike, over through, straight down in with that. And then I'll show you one more, which is my favorite one. Come the other way, strike, strike, and then strike in from there. Thank you.
Everyone always loves.
Did I stay in the frame?
Everything's good.
Okay, because I was.
No, we moved it. They're gonna see it.
Okay.
That's all good.
All right.
So, Suncoast Martial Arts here in St. Pete. So, give me your address. Give me how they best can reach you.
Our address is 1901 13th Avenue North. We're right behind Woodlawn Park off 16th Street. We're about 2 miles or so away from the Dome baseball.
Yep.
And they can reach us at 327-9800, which is our main phone number. Leave a message if we're not here. We have a summer camp coming up, and a really fantastic one that we really enjoy doing.
Okay. Also, your website, right? They can reach you through
Yes,
the website?
yes, suncoastmartialarts.com, www.suncoastmartialarts.com.
Also, guys, if you can't find it for whatever reason, just contact me, and I'll make sure you get in touch with Instructor Doug Hatch. So, thanks for your time. I really
Absolutely.
appreciate
Thank you,
it.